Welcome to another edition of Chit Chat with Jerry Mahoney. How's it going, Jerry? Good, good. Recently in a video, we talked a little bit about Noah Webster and his contribution to American English. And, we talked a little bit about George Washington. What I didn't mention is that George Washington and Ben Franklin had long discussions with Noah Webster about making English a different kind of English from the British. Yeah, that's right. So I thought that was interesting to add as a follow-up. Today I just wanted to talk briefly about word usage and why words change over time and what we should do about that. Words like ain't, right? That's not an appropriate word anymore. You don't say that unless you're talking casually with friends, like I ain't got no time for that. Hey, that's not very good English. It's not that bad, Jerry. Well, what do you mean? Well, some words that we consider to be inappropriate, like the word irregardless, right? No. What's wrong? Irregardless is not a word. Well, it actually is kind of becoming a word. It's called non-standard. It means that if you use it, some people are going to object to it like you just did. Well, that's because it's not a word. Well, it is a word. It has meaning. In order for a bunch of letters to become a word, they need to have meaning in a group. And if you said, irregardless of your response, you know what I mean, it's a word. Go on. So irregardless is probably a result of taking the word irrespective and regardless and smushing them together. But a lot of people think it's not an appropriate word. And I would agree that if you're writing something formal, you probably want to avoid it. But times change. The word ain't used to be acceptable. It was not considered an inappropriate slang word like it is today. That's right, ain't. I ain't gonna comment on that. So words do change over time, and we can't be judgmental about them. Sometimes we need to be patient as words change, and dictionaries will sometimes label words as substandard just to let you know. But real quickly, let's mention Noah Webster one more time in his Dictionary of the American Language. And it was published, do you remember? 1828, that's right. And how many words did it have? 70,000. 70,000 words in 1828. Noah Webster was 70 years old. The dictionary prior to that was written by Samuel Johnson in England, published in 1755. And it only had how many words? 40,000. Yes, 40,000 words. So you can see that from 40,000 to 70,000, the language probably was greater when Samuel Johnson was writing his dictionary. He just didn't include all the words that were available. But in English today, there are over 1 million words, and lots of words are added all the time. Some words fall out of favor after a while. But words are interesting, fascinating subject, right? So you say. So I say. Well, thanks for joining us today. Yeah, thanks for joining us on Chit Chat, and we'll see you next time. See you then.